Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Yavam Marutatullya Bekam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayuta Mukyam Sri Ramadutam Sirasa Namami Santoshini Jaganmata Mama Saubhagyavruddhaye Namaskaromi Bhaktya Tvam Prasanna Varada Bhava Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kridau Vande Bhagavandau Punah Punah Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaika-murtaye Nirmalaya Prashandaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Satchitananda-rupaya Vishwotpattyadi-hetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha Nilambujasyamalakomalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Vano Mahasayaka Charuchapam Namami Ramam Raghuvamsanatham Krishna Rakshatu Mam Charachara Guru Krishnam Namasye Sada Krishnenaiva Surakshito Hamasakrat Krishnaya Dattam Manaha Krishna Deva Samudbhavo Mama Vibho Krishnasya Dasosmiham Krishne Bhaktirachancalastu Bhagavan He Krishna Tubhyam Namaha He Krishna Tubhyam Namaha. We are on the 25th Dashakam. The last class we saw the Prahlada Charitra, Prahladopakhyanam. It is the 7th canto of Bhagavatam. When Hiranyakashipu tried to kill his son, when he found out that he is a devotee of his enemy, Vishnu Bhagavan, he thought he can kill him himself. So he just caught hold of him and asked, "What is your strength? Who is your strength? In whose strength you are so confident?" So that boy said, "That strength by which the whole creation and that is the same strength that is in you everywhere. So he asked, if that is the case, is he there in this stambam, in this pillar? Prahlada said, yes, he is there also. So he just let me see. He went and struck that stambam. And Pattadri concluded saying that what happened afterwards, I cannot describe. So it seemed Bhagavan, Guru Ayurappan, Krishna himself appeared in front of him, breaking open a pillar and showed him the Narasimha Avatara. And looking at that, after seeing that Narasimha Avatara, then Bhattadri describes. Now that is the description in the 25th Dashaka. Who is chanting?
I'm chanting, Swamiji.
Chudanga.
Stambhe ghattayato hiranyakashipoho karnau samachurnayan aghurnajjagadanda kunda kuharo ghorastava bhudravaha shutvayam kila daityaraja hridaye purvam kadapyashrutam kampah kaschana sampapata chalitopi Ambhoja bhurvishtarat.
Language also you see. Very difficult language, Bhattadri uses. Khoraha kahatava abhut. Khoraha, frightening roar of yours ensued. Khoraha ravaha tava abhut. Samachurnayan karnau hiranyakashipo. When he struck that stambam, that is the pillar, a terrible roar came out of that stambam, splitting the ears of Hiranyakashipu. Kattayadaha stambe, who was striking at that column, Aghurna Jagadanda Kunda Kuharaha, and making the entire internal of the container of Brahmanda whirl around. The entire Brahmanda was shaken. One roar of that Narasimha. Shrutvayam ashrutam kada api purvam. On hearing which noise, which he never heard before. Sampapata kila kaschana kambaha. There arose verily an indescribable tremor. After the roar, the stamba shook. Daityaraja hridaye, and not only the tremor happened in the stamba, but in the heart of the asura also. Hiranyakashipu. Ambojabhu api. Even Ambojabhu means Brahmaji, born of lotus. He also was shaken from his seat. Chalitaha Vishtarat. He was startled from his seat. Continue.
Daitye tikshu visrishta chakshushi maha sambrambhini stambhataha sambhutam na mrigatmakam na manujakaram vapuste vibho kim kim bhishanameta tadbhutamiti yudbhranta chitte sure विस्फुर्जद्दवलोग्ररोम विकसद्वर्ष्मा समाजृम्भताः.
He Vibho, O all-pervading Lord, Daitye Maha Samrambhini. When that Asura was inflamed by anger, Visrishta Chakshushi Dikshuhu, with his eyes roaming about in all direction, looking for something. From where this sound is coming, he knows, but then what is happening, he doesn't know. Sambhodam stambadaha te vapuhu. At that time, there emerged from that column your form. Te vapuhu, your form. Na mrigatmakam, mrigatmakam, na manujakaram. Neither the form of an animal nor of a human. Drishtva asure, on seeing which that asura Vyudbhranda chitte sati iti. In an agitated state of mind, exclaimed thus, Kim kim etat bhishanam adbhutam. What is this terrifying and wonderful being? And when he was saying that, Tvam samajrambhathaha, you did verily grow into Vispurjat Dhawalogra Roma Vikasat Varshma. You did verily grow into a huge form, roaring like thunder, with bristling mane, white and frightful. Continue.
सप्तस्वर्ण सवर्ण घूर्ण दतिरूक्षाक्षम् सटाकेसर प्रोत्कम्प प्रनिकुम्बिताम्बरमहो जीयात्तवेदं वपुः व्याप्तव्याप्तमहादरी सखमुखं खड्गोग्रवल्गन्महा जिह्वा निर्गमदृश्यमानसुमहा दंष्ट्रायुगोड्डामरम्.
Now the Bhattadari is going to describe the form of Narasimha in 2 verses, the 3rd and the 4th. Jiyat itam vabuhu tava. Hail unto this wonderful divine form of yours. Tapta swarna savarna ghurna dati rukshaksham, whose eyes with the color of molten gold were rolling and looked very fierce. Satakesara protkamba pranikumpitambaram, aho, whose flying mane covered the whole sky. What a wonder, aho. Vyapta vyapta mahadari sakha mukham, with the huge cave-like mouth wide open, and Khadgogravalgal Mahajikva Nirgama Drishya Mana Sumaha Damshtrayu Gundamaram, terrifying on account of the 2 molars which were revealed when the huge quivering sword-like tongue was hanging out. So Bhattadari is explaining as he saw it. Continuing.
उत्सर्पद्वलिभङ्गभीषणहनं रस्वस्थवीयस्तरग्रीवं पीवरदोषतोत्कनखक्रूरांशुदूरोल्बणं व्योमोल्लङ्घिघनाघनोपमघन प्रध्वाननिर्धावित स्पर्धालुप्रकरं नमामि भवतः तन्नारसिंहं वपुः
aham namami tat narasimham babuhu bhavataha. I prostrate before that Narasimha form of yours, utsarpat dvalibhanga bhishana hanuhu, with the cheeks looking fierce because of the folds of skin which were drawn upward while roaring. When Narasimha Bhagavan was roaring, he lifted his head, and when he lifted his head, what happened? The veins, that skin get drawn upward. Even that Bhattadari has noticed. Raswastha Viyastaragrivam, with a short and very stout neck. Pivara Doshatotgatanakha Kruramshu Durolbhanam, most terrifying because of the sharp rays of light emanating from the claw nails of numerous stout arms. Bhagavan didn't come with only 4 arms, he comes with many arms. Vyomollanki, touching the sky, and Khanakanopakhana Pradvana Nirdhavita Spardhalu Prakaram, which put the host of enemies to fight by its fearsome roar, similar to the thunder of a dense rain clouds. That very form itself was so frightening to all the Rakshasas who were there in the assembly. Continuing.
नूनं विष्णुरयं निहन्यमुमिति भ्राम्यद्गदाभीषणं दैत्येन्द्रं समुपात्रवन्तमधृताः दोर्भ्यां पृथुभ्याममुं वीरो निर्गलितोऽथ खड्गपलकौ गृह्णन् विचित्रश्रमान् व्यावृण्वन् पुनरापपात भुवन ग्रासोद्यतं त्वामहो
Tvam akruthaha dorbhyam prithubhyam, you did catch hold of with your stout hands amam daityendram samupadravantam, that Asura king who was rushing towards you. Brahmyat gadabhishanam iti, and whirling a formidable mace, shouting thus, I am Noonam Vishnuhu, Amum Nihanmi. This is surely Vishnu. I shall kill him. Atha Saha Viraha Nirgalitaha. Then that brave Asura slipping off from you. And when this is said in Bhagavatam, all the devatas, 33 crores of devatas were watching this war, this yuddha between Asura and Bhagavan. And when this Asura slipped from Bhagavan's hand, they were all started saying, ha ha, now the Asura is slipped. What a pity. Like this, they lost hope. That is the nature of Asura, Devatas. See. Men of little faith. Now then, afterwards, Bhagavan grabbed him again. Nanna Khadga Phalakahu. Then he started He slipped from Bhagavan's hand and went and took a sword and shield. Vyavrannan Vichitrashaman, and displaying rare feats of swordsmanship. Punaha apapatatvam, again rushed towards you. Bhuvanagrasudyatam, who were inclined to swallow the entire world. Oh, how marvelous. And Hiranyakashipu also put up a real fight with Bhagavan. And Bhagavan was playing with him. It was not that he slipped. In Bhagavatam it is said he was playing because he wanted to spend some time with him to play, because the time has to come. Like he had this boon, to respect that boon. Neither day nor night. So it is twilight. He was waiting for that. That's why Bhagavan was playing with him. Continue.
Bhramyantam ditijadhamam punarapi prodgruhya dorbhyam javat dvare thoryuge nipatya nakharan yutkhaya vaksho bhuvi nirbhindannadhigarbha nirbharagaladraktambubaddhotsavam payam पायमुदैरयो बहुजगत् संहारि सिंहारवान्.
Atha punaha api prodgrihya. Then again, Bhagavan caught hold of him. Javat dorbhyam titijadhamam. Quickly with both hands. That wicked asura. Brahmyantam nipatya was circling around and throwing him. Dware uryuge utkaya. At the doorway on your two thighs, on thrusting. Nakharan vakshobhuvi nirbindhan. Your nails into his chest, tearing it open, because he had this boon that no weapon should kill me. So nakham is not considered a weapon. It's part of your body. Payam baddhotsavam, and drinking again and again, gleefully. Atigarbha nirbharagalat raktambu, the blood that gushed from inside the stomach. Tvam udairayaha bahu simharavan, you let out many roars. Jagat Samhari, capable of destroying the whole world, whole universe. Continue.
त्यक्त्वा तं हतमाशु रक्तलहरी सिक्तोन्नमद्वर्ष्मणि प्रत्युत्पत्य समस्तदैत्यपटलीं चाखाद्यमाने त्वयि भ्राम्यद्भूमिविकम्पिताम्बुधिकुलं व्यालोलशैलोत्करं प्रोत्सर्पत्खचरं चराचरमहो दुस्थामवस्थां दधौ.
Tvai tektva hatam tam, when you, after leaving the dead asura, ashu pratyutpatya, jumping up quickly, rakta lahari siktona madvarshvani, with your gigantic body bathed in the flow of blood. Akhatyamane sadi, started eating up. Samasta daitya padalim aho, the entire host of asuras. Oh, wonder of wonder. Characharam, all the animate and inanimate beings. I think this portion he has taken from Narasimha Puranam, Narasimha Puranam. Because in Bhagavatam it is not said that way. In Bhagavatam it is said, Bhagavan fought with all asuras who challenged him. After killing Hiranyakashipu, all his other asuras, they attacked Bhagavan. All of them he killed. Here Bhattadri is given Akhyatyaman. He started eating up. Dadhau dustham avastham. And all animate being fell into a most unbearable state. Brahmyat bhumi, with the earth whirling around. Vikambidam budikulam, the ocean becoming turbulent. Vyalola shailotkaram, the mountain ranges shaking. And Potsarpathadaram, the stars and heavenly bodies scattered. Rosarpat Khacharam. Continuing.
तावन्मांसवपाकरालवपुषं घोरान्त्रमालाधरं त्वां मध्ये सभविद्धरोषमुषितं दुर्वारगुर्वारवम् अभ्येतुं न शशाक कोऽपि भुवने दूरे स्थिता भीरवः सर्वे शर्वविरिञ्च वासवमुखाः प्रत्येकमस्तोषत.
Bhuvane kaha api na shashaka. No one in the world could dare. Abhedum tvam tavat ushitam. Approach you who were then sitting Madhye Sabha, in the center of the assembly. Mamsa Vapakarala Vapusham, with a body terrifying because of the flesh and fat smeared all over. Korantramaladharam, and wearing a frightening garland of intestines. And Durvara Gurvaravam Idvarosham, emitting unbearably fierce roar in great anger. Sarva Virincha Vasava Mukhaha Sarve Bhiravaha Sthitat Dure Astoshataha Pratyekam. All gods headed by Shiva, Brahma, Indra, they were all frightened and staying at a distance. Astoshata Pratyekam, sang in praise of you individually. Then Brahmaji said, told Lakshmi ji, he is your husband, why don't you go? Maybe looking at you, he will calm down. Lakshmi ji said, "Na Baba, I never seen him in this, this angry so far, so I cannot go, I am scared." Finally, all the devatas tried to console him. Each one, in Bhagavatam, each one name is given. Not only devatas, even rishis, all of them requested Bhagavan, please calm down. Asura is all, Lord Shiva said, Asura is already dead. This much anger is not necessary. To kill this Rakshasa, you don't have to get angry so much. So still nothing happened. Still he is roaring. And finally, Brahmaji sent Prahlada. That is it. Continue.
भूयोऽप्यक्षतरोषधाम्नि भवति ब्रह्माज्ञया बालके प्रह्लादे पदयोर्नमत्यपभये कारुण्यभाराकुलः शान्तस्त्वं करमस्य मूर्ध्नि समधाः स्तोत्रैरथोद्गायतः तस्या कामधियोऽपि ते निथवरं लोकाय चानुग्रहम्.
Bhuyaha api bhavati. Even after that, when you did remain Akshatarosha-dhamni, the abode of unabated anger, Balake Prahlate Apabhaye Brahmatneya, and the boy Prahlada, free from fear, instructed by Brahma, prostrated at your feet, Namati Sati Padayoho. Tam Shantaha, looking at that boy, you calm down. You having calmed down. Karunya Bharakulaha, and overcome with compassion. Samathakaram asya mudhni, placed your hand on his crown. Athatasya udgayataha, then to him Prahlada was loudly extolling. Prahlada Stuti is very famous in Bhagavatam. Stotrai te nithavaram, with him Bhagavan offered him a boon. And Prahlada refused to accept any boon. He said, my father had the highest boon anybody can think of. His body was so strong. Even Indra's Vajrayudha could not touch even the hair in his body. Such a body you tore open with your nails so easily. And such a powerful boon he got. Even then, you are able to kill him. So what is the use of getting boon? They are all limited. I am not interested. When the Prahlada felt very bad, that Bhagavan is asking, ask of me any boon, and I refuse that. It will be impertinent on my part. So he said, Bhagavan, you are asking, so therefore I will tell you, keep your feet in my chest and remove any desire if I have. Because in the subconscious, there may be so many vasanas. That also you remove. Let me not have any desire other than attaining you. Then Bhagavan said, Tatastu. Then made him the Asura king. He blessed the throne. Bhagavan sat on the throne and blessed it because it was Hiranyakashipu's throne. Bhagavan blessed it and offered to Prahlada. And when Prahlada was offered the kingdom and he was coronated as king, then Prahlada said, now I have some desire. Now what? I said, when I asked you, you don't want anything. Now you say you want something. He said, oh Lord, my father, without knowing your glory, accused you. He used so many insulting words. For that, let him not go to hell. Let him not suffer. Bhagavan said, Beta, Prahlada, if a father has a son like you, 7 generations, they will not have any hellish life, or they never have to go to hell. They are all Mukta Purushas. That is why Bhagavan did not kill, Krishna Avatar also, Bhagavan did not kill Banasura. Banasura was the grandson of Prahlada. 7 generations, Bhagavan said, I will not touch. So that is what he says here. Atatasya udgayataha. Then Prahlada, who was loudly extolling, Stotrai te nithavaram. You, with him, you did give a boon. Api akamadhiyaha. Though he was desireless, cha anugraham lokaya, and also blessing for the whole world. Continue.
एवं नाटितरौद्रचेष्टितविभो श्रीतापनीयाभिधश्रुत्यन्तस्फुटगीतसर्वमहिमन् अत्यन्तशुद्धाकृते तत्तातृन्निखिलोत्तरं पुनरहो कस्त्वां परो लङ्घयेत् प्रह्लादप्रिय हे मरुत्पुरपते सर्वामयात् पाहि माम्.
Hey Vibho, all-pervading Lord. Evam nadita raudra chestita. Bhattadri says, these are all your natakam. You are not really angry or anything. Your nature is not that. You did enact a drama of ferocity. Atyanta shuddhakrite. Because your nature is absolutely pure, free from anger. Sri Tapaniya Pita Shrutyanda Sputagita Sarva Mahiman, possessed of all transcendent greatness, as sung about clearly in the Narasimha Tapaniya Upanishad. That is where he got the details. Punaha kapparaha lankhaye tvam. Who else can surpass you? Tattadhrin nikilottaram aho. Who are incomparable and superior to all. He marut purapate prahlada priyaha. O Lord of Guruvayur, who are immensely fond of Prahlada. Ahimam sarvamaya. Save me from all ailments. Next story is Gajendra Moksham. Let us see.
इन्द्रद्युम्नः पाण्ड्यखण्डाधिराजः त्वद्भक्तात्मा चन्दनाद्रौ कदाचित् त्वत्सेवायाम् अग्नधीरालुलोके नैवागस्त्यं प्राप्तमातिथ्यकामम्.
Kadachit Indradyumna. Once upon a time, Indradyumna, Pandya Khandadi Raja, the king of Pandya land, Tat Bhaktatma Magnadhihi, and a great devotee of yours who was deeply absorbed. Tat Sevayam Chandanadrau, worshipping you on the Malaya mountain. Na eva aluloke, that he did not even notice. Agasthyam praptam, sage Agastya, who had come there, Adityakamam, was expecting the king's hospitality. When the Raja was, Indradyumna was meditating upon Bhagavan Vishnu, and he got absorbed in that. He did not notice Agastya, Rishi came there visiting the king. He did not know. Continuing.
कुम्भोद्भूतिः सम्भृतक्रोधभारः स्तब्धात्मा त्वम् अस्ति भूयं भजेति शप्त्वाथैनं प्रत्यगात्सोऽपि लेभे हस्तीन्द्रत्वं त्वत्स्मृतिव्यक्तिधन्यम्
Ata Kumbhodbhutihi, that sage Agastya. Kumbhodbhutihi, the one born in a pot. Sambrida Krodhabaraha was infuriated by the king's indifference. Pratyagach Shaptva Enam Iti went back cursing him thus. Taptatmatvam, as you are obstinate and motionless. Bhaja Asti Bhuyam, may you become an elephant. Saapi Lebhe Astindratvam, he Indradyumna too got the form of a lordly elephant. Twasmriti Viktidhanyam, with the good fortune to retain a good memory of you. Even in that elephant form, he was able to keep the memory of Bhagavan.
दुग्धाम्भोधेर्मध्यभाजितृकूटे क्रीडन् शैले यूथपोऽयं वशाभिः सर्वान् जन्तूनत्यवर्तिष्ठशक्त्या त्वद्भक्तानां पुत्र नोत्कर्षलाभः
Trikute Shaile Madhyabaji Dugdhambodehe. On the Trikuta mountain situated in the center of the Milky Ocean, Kredan Vashabihi, sporting with cow elephants, I am Yuthabaha Atyavartishta, this leader of herds excelled Sarvan Jantun Shaktya. He excelled all other animals by his might. Tat Bhaktanam, for your devotees, Putra Utkarshalabhana. Where is the place they do not excel?
स्वेन स्थेम्ना दिव्यदेशत्वशक्त्या सोऽयं खेदान प्रजानन् कदाचित् शैलप्रान्ते घर्मतान्तः सरस्यां यूथैः सार्धं त्वत्प्रणुन्नोभिरेमे
Saha, I am that king elephant, Aprajanan Kedan, leading a life without experiencing any kind of sorrow. Svenas Themna, owing to his own strength, Divya Deshatva Shaktya, and the excellence of that divine region, Kadajit Karmatantaha, once oppressed by the heat of summer, Abhireme Yudhaihi Sartham, sported along with the other members of his herd. Sarasyam Shaila Prante, in a lake by the side of the mountain. Tvat Pranunnaha, prompted by you, he went to the lake to sport with his family members, others, the whole herd.
ऊहूस्तावद्देवलस्यापि शापात् ग्राहीभूतस्तज्जले वर्तमानः जग्राहैनं हस्तिनं पाददेशे शान्त्यर्थं हि श्रान्तिदोषि स्वकानाम्
Tavat uhu api grahibhutaha shapa devalasya. At that time, a Gandharva by name Uhu, who had become a crocodile by the curse of sage by name Devala. Now, Vartamanaha Tajjale Jagraha, and who was living in those waters, Jagraha Enam Hastinam Padadeshe. And the elephants, after drinking water and sporting there, taking a bath, and they were coming out. One by one, they came out. And the king, this elephant is the king of all elephants. So therefore, he came last. When he was about to come out of the lake, a crocodile caught his leg. Shantyartham hitvam, it is indeed for their ultimate well-being that you, Asi, Shrantitaha Swakana, give suffering to your devotee. And Bhattadari is explaining why it is so. He says, these are all Bhagavan's doing. He wants to give moksha to his devotee. So that is why he increased the suffering. Okay, continue.
त्वत्सेवाया वैभवादुर्निरोधं युध्यन्तं तं वत्सराणां सहस्रं प्राप्ते काले त्वत्पदैकाग्र्यसिद्ध्यै नक्राक्रान्तं हस्तिवर्यं व्यधास्त्वम्
Tam Hastivaryam Yudhyantam. For that mighty elephant who was fighting, Durnirodham Vatsaranam Sahasram, fighting without success for 1,000 years. He was struggling himself to get free himself from the clutches of this crocodile, but he could not. Crocodile is very powerful in the water. Vaibhavat, on account of the glory, Tat Sevayaha, of your worship in the earlier life, Kale Prapte Sati, when the right time had come, Tutpadaik Agra Siddhyau Siddhyehi, Tum Vyadhaha Nakrakrantam. For attaining single-pointed devotion to your feet, you caused him to be defeated by the crocodile. See, this is also very important. Bhattadari is bringing out a very beautiful point. When a person is artaha, in Sankadam, that time when we pray to Bhagavan, we become single-pointed. And it will be heartfelt devotion. And that is why Bhagavan gave, as though he gave some suffering to that devotee, so that he will become single-pointed in devotion. Continue.
आर्तिव्यक्तप्राक्तनज्ञानभक्तिः शुण्डोत्क्षिप्तैः पुण्डरीकैः समर्थम् पूर्वाभ्यस्तं निर्विशेषात्मनिष्ठं स्तोत्रश्रेष्ठं सोन्वगादीत् परात्मन्.
Hey Paratman, O Supreme Being, Artivyakta Praktana Jnana Bhaktihi, with the previously acquired Jnanam and Bhakti clearly manifesting themselves under the stress of suffering, Saha Samarchan Pundarigaihi, he offering you, plucking a white lotus from the pond, Shundotchiptai Anvagati, plucked with his tongue, sang continuously, Stotra Sreshtam Purvambastham, the great hymn he had mastered in the previous life, Nirvisheshatmanishtam, relating to Brahman in the unmanifest form, Nirguna Brahma. And this Gajendra Stuti is also very famous in Bhagavatam. Continuing.
Shrutva stotram nirgunastham samastam brahmeshadyairnahamitya prayate sarvatma tvam bhuri karunya vegat tarkshyarudhav prekshito bhuv purastat.
Shrutva samastam stotram nirgunastham brahmeshadehi iti naham. After listening to the entire hymn, which related to Brahman without attribute, Nirguna Brahma, when Brahmaji heard, Lord Shiva heard, they said, no, it is not for us. They could not go and rescue him. Itinaham, thinking that it was not addressed to them, aprayate sati, did not proceed to respond to the call of the elephant. Tvam sarvatma prekshitaha abhuhu. You, the soul of all being, did appear. Purastat tarcharudaha, appeared before him, riding on Garuda. Puri karunya vegar, out of infinite compassion. Continuing.
Hastindram tam hastapadmena dhrutva chakrena tvam nakravaryam vyadarihi gandharvesmin mukta shape sahasti tvatsarupyam prapya dedipyate sma.
Atatvam dhrutva. Then you, after pulling out, so he pulled out, he came down from the Garuda and brought both the crocodile and the elephant to the shore. Tam hastindram hastapatmena. That mighty elephant with your lotus hand pulling out from the water. Vyadari nakravaryam chakrena. Cut asunder the crocodile with your chakram, Sudarshana chakram. Now, a question is asked in Bhagavatam in this portion. See, the one who prayed to Bhagavan was Gajendra, isn't it? And Bhagavan killed whom? The crocodile. And why Bhagavan killed crocodile? He want to get moksha. So, shapa moksha. Because he was a who. Gandharva. Now, why Bhagavan did not release the Gajendra first, but released only crocodile first? So there is a question asked in Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam commentators. And they said, who got released first before Gajendra? Because who caught hold of the devotee of Bhagavan. Since he caught hold of the devotee feet, Bhagavan released him first. This is the greatness of worshipping the devotee of Vishnu. And Asmin Gandharve Muktashape, when he cut off the head of the crocodile, he was released from the curse. Sahahasti prapya tat sarupyam. That elephant, after attaining your form, Sarupya Mukti, did shine effulgently, Dedipyate Sma. And Falashruti is also given here, the 10th verse.
एतत् वृत्तं त्वां च मां च प्रगेह्यो गायेत् सोऽयं भूयसे श्रेयसे स्यात् इत्युक्त्वैनं तेन सार्धं गतस्त्वं धिष्ण्यं विष्णो पाहि वातालयेश.
It is said that Bhagavan himself said in Gita, Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram. When a person remembers Bhagavan at the time of departure, he will come to me. Now the question is, what is the guarantee we'll remember him? We have no guarantee. We will be thinking about so many other things. It is not in our hand. So Bhagavan here in Bhagavatam promises that you chant this Gajendra Stuti. Bhagavan will remind you to remember him. That is the beauty about this Gajendra Stuti. That is the Falashruti is given. Yaha gayet mam cha tvam cha prage etat vrittam. He who sings in praise of me and you at dawn, along with the recital of this episode, Saha ayam syad uyase shreyase. He will attain the greatest good, that is liberation. Uktva enam idit tvam gadaha. Telling him this, you went away to Vaikuntha. Tishnayam sardham tena, to Vaikunta loka, along with him, along with Gajendra. Vishnoho Vatalayesha Pahi. O all-pervading Lord of Guruvayur, protect me, save me. Okay, we will stop here. Now in summertime, I don't know how many of you will be in town. I heard everybody is traveling in summer. I am also traveling. So we will stop this class. We'll have to start now. The next story is Palari Mathanam. That is also very interesting story. So we will meet after summer. I will let you know at Karunano. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyade Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you, Swami.
Thank you, Swamiji. Hari Om.
Thank you.
Hari Om.
Thank you, Swamiji. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om,
Thank you,
Swamiji.
Swamiji. Hari Om.
Have a good summer, Swamiji. Safe travels.